You think you can just boss us around because you own this place? We built a life here. And I was like, no Rob, I built a life here. This was my dad's house and I'm taking back what's mine. I could tell that wasn't what he wanted to hear. He got all worked up, and for a second I thought he was gonna try something. But my mom stepped in, putting her hand on his chest telling him to calm down. She turned back to me with tears in her eyes and said, please, we need more time. We've got nowhere else to go. And then Rob's stepdaughter, the one who's 19, came out of the house crying. I hadn't even noticed her until she stepped onto the porch clutching her stomach. That's when my mom blurted out, she's pregnant. You can't do this to her. You can't kick us out when she's about to have a grandchild. That hit me like a punch. I wasn't expecting that. For a moment I just stood there, not really knowing what to say. It felt like they were pulling out every card they could to get me to change my mind. And I mean, yeah, I felt bad for her. She was young and being pregnant is a lot to handle. But at the same time I knew I couldn't let that change things. I took a deep breath and told them, look, I'm sorry she's going through that, but this is still my house. After weeks, I'm not asking you to leave today. My mom started sobbing and Rob just stood there looking like he was ready to explode. It got to a point where I just couldn't stand being there anymore.